Welcome to Chapter 3, Earth's Resources. You also need a highlighter for today's lesson. Imagine that you are planning to take a long trip through outer space. What will you need to take with you? Remember, you must take everything that you will need to live. You will need water, food, air, clothing, tools, and fuel. We need to highlight fuel because that's a vocabulary word. Oil and coal are examples of fuels that are used to run in engines. I also want you to highlight fuels are things that are used to run engines. All of these things are resources. Resources are the things people use to meet their needs. So you also need to highlight resources because that will be a vocabulary word. And then resources are the things that people use to meet their needs. You use resources every day. Every time you eat food or drink water, you are using resources. Earth is like a giant spaceship that contains the resources humans need to survive. Oil is a natural resource found deep in the ground. How does it help us travel long distances? I don't want you to answer that right now. I just want you to think about it for a minute, and we will answer it after we're done with the chapter. Renewable and non-renewable resources. The resources that people use on Earth can be divided into two different groups, renewable and non-renewable. Nature provides people with renewable resources. Go ahead and highlight that. Air, water, and all living things, including animals and plants, are renewable resources. So highlight air, water, and all living things, including animals and plants. There will always be more of these resources as long as people use them carefully. This is a picture of wind turbines too, and these are used to generate electricity. Okay, non-renewable resources are those resources that Earth made long ago. So I want you to highlight non-renewable resources and then resources that Earth made long ago. They cannot be made again except over a very long period of time. These resources were once the remains of plant and animal life. Over a period of millions of years, heat and pressure deep inside Earth turned these remains into such things as oil, coal, and natural gas. Many of these non-renewable resources are important because they can be used as fuel. Okay, now I want you to look at the map on this page. Okay, and we're going to look at the key. So we've got a couple things on this map. We've got a national border. This symbol here represents important oil producing areas, offshore oil wells, and important coal producing areas. So we're going to look for this symbol here. These are the offshore oil wells. And I want you to circle the offshore oil wells on the map. So we got some here, 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 here. So name two continents that have offshore oil wells. So we're going to answer that question later, but we've got North America, Africa, Asia, and Australia. Coal and natural gas. Today, the world's main sources of energy are coal, oil, and natural gas. Beginning in the 1800s, coal was burned to make steam. The steam was used to run engines and trains, ships, and other machines. Coal is still used today. It supplies about 30% of the world's energy. Oil is used to make gasoline. It is also used for airplane fuel and to heat homes. Natural gas is used to heat homes and factories. Okay, so we're going to stop there today and we'll continue tomorrow.